Derek has an interesting relationship with authority that I think plays a heavy role in his arc as a character. I don't know if he's ever experienced a lot of the same type of hardship that you would think implicit with his skin color. A lot of his friends, whether it be Kevin or Tyon, have maybe been profiled or taken out of context in a lot of ways that are actively harmful to their well-being, where Derek has enjoyed a level of privilege and affluence in being a part of that like talented 10th mentality, where his intellect has allowed him to obfuscate or avoid a lot of issues in life. That when you put him in a situation where he feels he ought to call the police or an authority figure that is typically set in place to keep him safe, he has to realize over the course of the film that a lot of what you find in that safety that you might look for elsewhere is meant to be found in community and through friendship and through adversity that kind of breeds that camaraderie that he finds in Kevin and Tyon, thankfully, for the runtime of the movie. I mean, it's funny, you hope that every project feels like a certain level of comfortable, and what specifically Keith and Algie provide in terms of consideration and space to be played within in terms of emotion on set is bar none some of the most all-encompassing and pleasant work I've gotten to experience. And then you factor in the late, great James Vanderbeek, who held such space for us as we discovered our voices in whether it be a leading space or like such a thrilling and compelling narrative that resonates with us as young black actors, that it always felt like we could lean on him to provide like a sense of etiquette and professional productivity on set that allowed him to take on that leadership role that came to him so effortlessly. So in addition to just being really good friends with everyone on and off set, it also felt incredibly productive and professionally very gratifying. Yeah, John has a natural penchant for breeding collaboration in terms of setting us up with the most amount of know-how and understanding of circumstance and world, and then kind of letting us run with our best instincts. He has a tendency to say the right thing at the right time that usually leads to a very productive film style. We only had like 22 days, and it felt like we never wasted a moment, and he never wasted a breath. It always felt like it was all coalescing into something wonderful. Coupled that with the fact that he's a brilliant writer as well, that we weren't really hurting for a lot of creative opportunities there to put our best foot forward. So John really is the only person that could tell the story and did it in a way that I think is unique to him, that you're just happy to support as best you can. Of course, I feel like that innate relationship to authority, whether it be judicial or federal or spiritual in a lot of cases, as misappropriated by Jacob, James's character in the movie, is we have to engage with whether it be media we consume online, videos of law enforcement pulling people out of cars, or a society that ultimately feels at odds with the way that we connect with one another, if that's even a possibility. And I feel like this movie offers insight into what it means to discover community and to be and support through kinship and through understanding and empathy, as Derek, Kevin, and Tyon eventually learn to do, that if we're going to survive this thing, we're going to do it together. And luckily it's all wrapped up in a fun genre thriller film. And I personally couldn't ask for anything more than that.